So it took a long time for it to accumulate. So most of my period, it was simply all men. And over the year we were there, it was very hit and miss. So we had a lot of days when we'd get there and find we'd not in the room we'd booked, we weren't in a room, and sometimes we'd be have adverts in the gay press, and then people would come along, there'd be no rehearsal. So getting the group started was actually very hard work. We'd been started by Brian Kennedy in association with the Lesbian and Gay Centre, but that took a year, maybe 18 months before we actually could use it. Right? So there's a long period when we were homeless. Our first concert was at ULU in a room I booked there. We did do some concerts in County Hall. When the Gay Centre opened, we used to perform there. Not always. Later on, it was a bit hit and miss. We tended to vary where we performed, and we did experiment with other places. We did later on. We used to use venues like we did a concert at St Paul's Covent Garden. That was the Gay Pride '87. We did a small-scale concert at Berg House, and we also did our 5th anniversary birthday concert where we did Kurt Weill's Die Mutter alongside other lighter music from 1936 at Lauderdale House. Those were the sort of places that we did our own concerts, but we also used to go out and sell our services and do gigs for gay groups in and around London. So we went out to Leytonstone 2 or 3 times, to a Methodist church there where the gay group met. There was at least one concert for Harrow in Harrow Leisure Centre that I remember, and some others which have been and gone. There was a very early gig over the top of a pub in Euston, which was where some gay group or other must have met in those days, with a terrible piano. Another gig was over the top of a pub in Richmond, again for another gay group. So it was those sort of things that we used to do.